This is Sound Off, Louisiana's premier television sports show. Coming to you from Barstool Sportsbook at L'Auberge Lake Charles. Here are the guys, Rick, Scooter, and Kevin.
We may just start this doggone show with the Ryder Cup. We got our helmets upside down. If you run the gamut from the Texas border all the way to the Mississippi border, that I-10 patch, 1-4 for the football team. Tulane, the sole winner. UL lost. McNeese lost. LSU lost. And these boys lost. All right? Down goes the Tigers.
You love saying that. You love saying that, don't you?
You can come back on me with the black and gold.
Oh, you know I will.
I want to get to the Rory McIlroy dust up. Huh?
You know I will.
Yeah, we're going to talk football. I want to get to the Ryder Cup, but that's coming up later on. That's coming up later on. All right, guys, the LSU Tigers, I've been touting them as a playoff contender. Playoff contender.
Well, you were always off base there.
And now their goal is a decent bowl game. You got 2 losses in 5 games.
You hadn't even played Alabama.
Okay, you and Alabama.
You hadn't even played Bama yet.
I'm going to kind of open up the floor to you guys. Well, we really should show some respect.
I'm going
to turn at least these two up. You can keep yours upside down. I don't know what else to say.
Well, turn that one up when somebody makes a tackle.
Yeah.
Not happy.
All right,
happy.
so is that the issue? I got some stats for you, but give me the quick rundown
it's bad.
on this defense.
This is my thing. You've got a top-notch coach that you say in Brian Kelly.
He's top-notch. He's elite.
He is good coach. Let's forget all this.
But Scooter, at the end of the day, Scooter, it comes back around to him. Don't care what nobody say. You're the head coach. No, Scooter, this has been going on. Come on now. This ain't the first game this started. It started in Florida, in Orlando, okay? I'm not going to give you that just the first game. No. It started in Orlando, and it didn't get fixed then.
In Orlando, they won 7. Oh, you mean against Florida State?
Florida State is starting.
Okay.
All right, make your point. Let's go.
This Rick, there's no way, Rick, a Division I top-notch school like LSU can't stop an underneath route. Dude, this is elementary. Rick, our kids can go out there and stop this, man. What is the secondary coach looking at? The only reason why the Ole Miss coach has a job today is because they won.
Right. All right, so.
No, Ole Miss is used to giving them.
All right. Scooter Hobbs. He keeps pounding on the secondary.
What else is it? I'm going to take blame.
It's not just the secondary.
No, it's not.
It's the front 7. It's the second tier, too.
The secondary's been an easy target. Read McCollum tomorrow.
Yes, I will.
It's been an easy target. I give you the defensive line, given the talent there, has been far more underachieving than the secondary.
Given the talent, you're correct.
Yes,
I agree with that. I agree with that.
And I mean,
I agree with that.
And I think the linebacker play's been kind of okay, not great, but
Greg Penn had a tough outing. Here's some numbers at you. Pick this up. Media outlet. Pro Football Focus had LSU missing 17 tackles against Ole Miss. Brian Kelly, the report I heard,
54,
he said, I think Brian Kelly said 34. Pro Football Focus has them missing 54 tackles through 5 games. Whatever numbers you throw out there.
Look, Rick.
Any stat you throw out there, it is a problem.
It's a big problem. Rick, as a former defensive back, I'm looking at LSU, but I mean it's the secondary too. I'm looking at LSU when Ole Miss has the ball on our 45, and it's 3rd and 7. You've got the defensive back at 10 yards. Yeah. Dude, he's already got the first down.
You talked about that 3 weeks ago.
He's got the first down. What are you doing?
Yeah.
Now the guys upstairs got to say, cut it down. They just need 7 yards, and you had 10.
And Scooter, you're talking about your piece, secondary. There's some youth back there. They played some guys, I didn't even recognize their name. But they got a lot of experience on this defense from top to bottom. They do.
Yeah, but a lot of it is portal.
A
lot of the experience is portal.
They played a lot of Division I games. Yeah. I mean, that's experience.
I'm looking at Perkins. The reason why I know that defense is kind of upside down. Perkins this time last year.
He missed 4 tackles, by the way.
Sports last year, so I think he had, 9, 10 sacks? Yeah. He's got, 4?
He's not a disruptor. He's not a disruptor.
Dude.
Well, the thing that got me, I want to get on the coaches, this Whit Weeks kid, who's arguably been LSU's best defensive player all year, or for the last
couple of weeks,
3 games.
Yeah.
In the injury to Marcy Spieth, It was 28-0 before Weeks got on the field. Not 28-0, but Ole Miss had 28
points, yeah.
And how can that happen?
Yeah, there's some things there that they have to work out.
This young Womack kid, the defensive line, has been destroying people. He didn't get on the field forever. Now that I do look side-eyed at.
How embarrassing are you, L Club member, former Tiger? 706 total yards, a new LSU single game record for yards allowed.
I got to ask, what would Bill Arnsparger have said about that?
You didn't do your job.
Everybody
You
didn't
do your job.
706
Rick,
yards?
that's crazy, Rick.
Rick,
that's
390
crazy,
through
man.
the air, 340
Rick, that's crazy.
running.
I mean, they was
poor
gassing.
tackling.
They was gassing.
All right, so
LSU,
the
man.
word is now the guru of defensive line, Pete Jenkins. He's bringing him back as an analyst.
Pete's the best.
Gonna help? Gonna help?
Yeah, it's gonna help. Pete's the best. Pete was
It
there when I
can't
was there.
hurt.
Can't hurt.
Pete was one of my coaches, man. Pete knows players, man, and he know how to push their buttons. And this is the thing that kind of bothers me, guys, because I watch this all the time. You ever watch the interaction with Kelly and the players when they come off the field? If you did something wrong, I'm gonna come find you.
Right.
That was coaches that coached under me.
Well,
I understand, Scooter.
every coach is different.
But Scooter, that's how you get players to react. That's how you get players to, to feel
Their
something.
attention?
There's
Yeah.
more than one way you've got to be yourself as a coach. They can't all be raving lunatics like Saban when somebody.
Oh, by the way, I heard he went back to his raving lunatic ways.
Oh,
All right,
yeah.
let me tell you about the Max Bar and Grill at the
Yes.
National Golf Club in Westlake. Can easily be one of your favorite spots for lunch and dinner. The grill is fired up for great steaks and burgers, fresh seafood, great po' boys and salads, of course. Excellent service, by the way, worthy of our 5-star rating,
Yes.
and great views of the 18th green at the National. It's getting a touch cooler, so check out the balcony patio at the Max Bar and Grill in Westlake.
If it's a story worth telling, it starts with Getaways specializing in me time. Handcrafted flavors, eager to please. Escapes to soak the day away. And rounds on a course designed by Tom Fazio. Start a story all your own at L'Auberge Lake Charles.
Frozen faces, burnt hot dogs, finding silver linings in every season. You never forget the way some things taste. Great taste, 96 calories. Tastes like Miller Time.
We're the attorneys Southwest Louisiana has known and trusted for decades. We fought relentlessly for our clients and won. We are proud to announce a new name based on our legacy of success. We are Lundy Law. The name may be new, but our team's commitment to pursuing justice for our clients has never been stronger. From personal injury and maritime cases to insurance claims, mass tort, and civil litigation, you can count on the experienced attorneys at Lundy Law.
What's bugging you?
Is it termites? The season is now and they are swarming. At J&J Exterminating, we offer some very effective weapons against infestation of your home or business. Let us take care of what's bugging you. Don't wait. Contact us now for a free inspection.
His name was Cain. He had a horse along the countryside. I saw him ride. One day they found him.
Bowie Outfitters has built their reputation on everything outdoors. It's right there on that big building, and when you walk in, literally, you can find everything you need if you're an outdoorsman or outdoor woman.
Yes.
Need for hunting, shotgun rifles, hunting gear, blinds. Bowie, of course, bow hunters heaven. They got the big archery sale going on right now. Handguns galore with
time.
accessories and ammo. Hiking, camping, kayaking, top brands and all clothing, shoes, and don't forget about outdoor cooking, equipment, and more. It's all at Bowie Outfitters in Lake Charles, and they're open 7 days a week, by the way. Welcome back to Sound Off at Barstool Sportsbook at L'Auberge, where you can get elite sports gaming, by the way.
Yes.
24/7, $5 blackjack as well. And all the live action. All the live action. Guess what's coming up very soon? This week, by the way.
Yes.
MLB playoffs.
Yes.
That's when baseball really kicks it in high
is.
gear. All right, we got a lot to discuss.
Baseball to be cooks in high gear in June in Omaha.
Yeah, you're right about that. I got you on that. All right, we got the Saints
Okay.
losing. We got the Astros taking the West. I don't know if they took it. They kind of was given to it by the Rangers, but that's for another day. And Europe's beatdown of the USA in the Ryder Cup, that's coming up a little bit later on. All right, let's try to figure out the 0-5 start of the McNeese Cowboys. The helmet is up. Okay, the helmet is up, right. If it's not one thing, it's another. If it's the offense doing okay in the first half and going into a cave the second half, if the defense can't stop the run, it's the quarterback doesn't have time because of sacks. Now against Nichols, it was the meltdown of turnovers and penalties. It was like Christmas in September. It was Christmas in September. Give.
How can you hand the game on a silver platter like that?
They're doing it. Well, they did it on that one. You muff a ball, a punt, inside the 5. Okay, I've never returned a punt unless it was in my backyard.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Odds are
It's
it's
not
not
done something in football.
Yeah.
You haven't.
I've returned punts.
okay.
Me and Norman Jefferson.
Odds are,
Yes.
Kevin, if
You
you're
were better.
inside the 5,
Yeah.
you let it bounce. Not all the time.
No.
It's going in the end zone.
You have to let the defense think that you're gonna catch it, so they won't get in the end
Okay.
zone. That's kind of
Okay.
what you do. Look,
The way
I-
things
I
go for
can't-
McNeese, they'd run away and it would bounce and hit him in the butt.
I
Yeah.
can't say much about
could.
McNeese, but this is my thing, man. What people need to look at and understand, this is how I analyze and look at something. Nichols was 0-3 before coming into. Rick, they was 0-3.
but they
Rick.
play 2 FBS schools.
Okay,
Okay.
Granny Rick, but Rick, so you saying Nichols is that much better than McNeese?
Yeah, they are. Come on.
That's not good, Rick.
I'm just saying. This is
That's
the,
not
this
good.
is the Colonel's
If
third.
that's what- if that's
it's the
what you're
third
saying,
straight win over the Cowboys.
that is not good,
That
Rick.
makes that loss sting
Take-
even
that
more.
is not
All
good.
right, it's ridiculous to play what if at this point. It is what it is. But just watching the game, if you could take away the turnovers, are they anywhere close?
Yes,
to
of
even?
course they are. Oh yeah, I do believe, because look, you spot the Colonels
Then
an even
there's hope.
7, and then 2.5 minutes going into the half, then Nate Glantz doesn't see a cover linebacker and he takes it 25 yards for a pick 6. You're down 24-7. This is not a catch-up team. This team
Well,
needs
no.
to stay close
Well, no,
and
Rick,
or
they're not a
nurse a
catch-up
small
team,
lead.
Rick.
So it was game over after that pick. Pretty much. Look. The pick was a killer. All the turnovers for this team, because they have such a small margin for error. And
McNeese is zero.
Rick,
yeah. I mean, 0-5 start. Now you got the narrative coming back. Again, we said it last week because we had to, right? The first McNeese team in 69 years to start 0-4. Well, guess what? That 1954 team started 0-5. So it's the same storyline. But again, Kevin, give me some insights, because I was in front of Gary Goff
How many
today.
they got to get before they have that record to themselves?
I think maybe for the 8th game.
God, Scooter,
I gotta check
I
that.
wasn't going there, Scooter. Okay?
I quizzed
I
Gary
wasn't
Goff
going there.
earlier in the
Look,
week. I
Coach
said,
Goff.
look, momentum is real, confidence is real, and being tough is real. And he said, Rick, you're spot on. How does a team find that, Kevin? How do you ought to flip a switch and find some momentum early and
Rick,
confidence?
you've got to know who's in that locker room. I think that hadn't been figured out yet. Who's walking out that door? We don't know. The guy I'm playing next to, I don't know him.
We have a moment.
And that's just
this
me.
is your moment of this show. That's your moment. We have a moment, because you're spot on. This team is disjointed,
Rick,
and
when
the
I-
coaches know it.
When I played, Rick, the
They
guy
know.
that I knew was next to me, Rick, I know he was all in like me.
Yeah.
We were all in, Rick.
Yeah.
Well,
I'll
y'all
give
came up through the high school.
I'll give you an example.
It wasn't, portal picking.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ask Gary Goff, Trey Simmons, backup quarterback. Talked about, remember he was on this show.
Yeah.
Talked about I might be kind of having a place too.
Yeah.
Different packages. Hasn't. Put him in late in the game. Did a little something, but then another turnover,
Yeah.
right? I asked him, will you go for that? He said, no, it's not on the table. Let's leave it at that.
Look,
We pressed him.
let me say
Basically, and I asked him, do you have a fractured locker room? Do you have a fractured locker room over this Simmons or Glantz or anything? And he just said, if it is, we as coaches don't know it, but I think he does.
Let me say this, Rick.
I'm sorry, I think he does.
And I love Coach Goff.
I kind of agree with you, but I have seen coaches clueless over locker rooms.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's possible.
You got to have leaders in that locker room.
I don't want to say they don't want to win.
No, you got to have leaders in that locker room that's got to go into Coach Gary's office and say, Coach, can I have a minute with you? You got to have leaders like that and say,
and
Coach,
he admits,
this is what's going on.
He doesn't have leadership on the back end. He admits it.
Well, you got guys that hadn't even played with each other before.
Good point.
I mean, how do you
another
know?
moment for Kevin Guidry.
Look,
You're full of
my
moments
thing is
this week.
Looking at what McNeese has right now, I think there's got to be a change at quarterback.
Well, it's not going to happen. Because again,
we're going down that same road.
The quote is Nate Glantz is my guy.
But the thing is,
because I think he lost Trey Simmons. I think he's lost him.
What do you mean lost?
Meaning he's not even. I doubt very seriously he's going to be listed at number 2.
What?
No. I'm just saying. I don't think the young man is going to be his number 2. So Nate Glantz is it. Nate Glantz is it, guys. But he's not the only problem on this team. They have no confidence and they can't get any momentum early in games to start it. They had a little bit at Eastern Illinois, but the defense didn't come.
One's got to help the other. The defense got to help the offense got to help the defense. When you got them both struggling, Rick, it's a spiral. It's a spiral when that happens.
It's not happening. They're 0-5. We'll get into more of the preview of the next game coming up at Texas A&M Commerce in the Thursday show.
Yeah.
We'll have some more insights on that. Because, well, they're also win. If it makes anybody feel any better, there are 3 other teams that are winless.
They are. That's not good.
Southeastern, Northwestern, and Commerce. I don't know where we go. Oh my gosh, the Southland is.
That's not good either, Rick.
All right, we're up against the clock. More Sound Off from Barstool.
We're the attorneys Southwest Louisiana has known and trusted for decades. We fought relentlessly for our clients and won. We are proud to announce a new name based on our legacy of success. We are Lundy Law. The name may be new, but our team's commitment to pursuing justice for our clients has never been stronger. From personal injury and maritime cases to insurance claims, mass tort, and civil litigation, you can count on the experienced attorneys at Lundy Law.
Frozen faces, burnt hot dogs, finding silver linings in every season. You never forget the way some things taste. Great taste, 96 calories. Tastes like Miller time.
What's bugging you?
Is it ants? They're crazy, tiny, irritating pests outside trying to get in. At J&J, we offer weapons to locate, eliminate, and prevent their entering your home or business. Let us take care of what's bugging you. Contact us today for a free inspection.
Offer a more reliable, responsible, intelligent, and connected indoor environment that easily adjusts to homeowner preferences no matter where they are. Uncompromising, unmistakable Luxair. Learn how to become a Luxair dealer by visiting Solar Supply Luxair.
Bowie Outfitters, synonymous with everything outdoors. Heck, it's right there on the building on Gerson Memorial Highway in Lake Charles. Everything outdoors, and they are not kidding around. Their big archery sale is going on right now with great prices and selections. Can be found across all of their departments, from hunting and fishing gear, adventure apparel, their camo wearables, shotguns, deer rifles, handguns, outdoor cooking, and the like. You name it, it's everything outdoors at Bowie Outfitters in Lake Charles. Sound Off, welcome back to Barstool Sportsbook at LaBerge. We want to welcome in once again a new partner to the show. That would be Lundy Law. Matt Lundy and his crew of expert attorneys right here in Lake Charles can help you out with all your legal needs. They are Lundy Law. Welcome to Sound Off. All right, guys, I really think
Believe it or not, if you've been with us since the start of the show, we've saved the worst for last.
Oh, thank you. We're going to keep it up right. All right. I think I jinxed them when I said they should start the season 6-0. Guys.
Rick, I said, what were you thinking? Rick, I told you this, Rick.
I don't understand.
I said, Rick, what was you
why Derek Carr played. Now, Dennis Allen and Pete Carmichael felt that he gave them their best chance to win. They want to put the best players out on the field to win games. There's no doubt about that.
If that's their best chance to win, they shouldn't have bothered.
Hey, he just wasn't fully able to play.
What did Kevin say last show?
No.
What did I say last show? Can I just get some props? What did I say last show?
What did you say? Remind me. I don't have a photographic
memory. This dude is not going to be ready to play.
Well, sprained AC joint.
What are y'all
on the throwing joint.
I've had that happen to me. Dude, you're not ready
but
to come back a week later?
Particularly when you consider that if you ask around the league, the Saints have one of the 3 or 4 best backup quarterbacks, right?
Yeah. Let's not take that too far.
Didn't work out when they brought him in, but
let me
it's
ask
hard
you
to
this,
judge
Rick.
then.
With the attitude and with what you saw, you still sold on Derek Carr?
Yes, I am. Yes, I am. I did not say he was elite, but he is a very good quarterback. He is top 15. He's in the middle of the scheme,
Wait,
if
I thought
you will.
you said top 10. Now it's 15.
No.
You
Roll
moved
that
it back
tape
some.
back.
Okay, you moved
I
it back
never
some.
said
Okay.
top 10.
Okay,
I never
all
said
right.
top 10.
All right.
Look, the arm, he got it downfield.
He should've never played, Rick.
He got the little flare-outs.
He shouldn't have played.
So, and look, they didn't work him out much.
No,
That
he shouldn't
probably
have
was a
played. He
factor,
shouldn't have
too. I just think they should have went with Jameis Winston.
You had your full package.
I do too.
You had your
Yeah.
full package. You should have went with Winston.
I
you had your
agree.
full package.
I agree. But guys, they scored 9 points against Tampa Bay. Devin White in that defense and Todd Bowles,
Rick,
pretty good. Pretty good.
Wait.
No, they're pretty good defensively. What?
Rick said they scored 9 points.
No.
Rick, you kicked 3 field goals.
I know. So I'm saying they haven't scored a touchdown. I'm with you. I'm turning it over.
You said they scored 9 points. They kicked 3 field goals.
They
Rick.
haven't scored.
I did a little
dog.
bit. How sick did you get play after play after play of watching Carr drop back, bloop, 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 and
Check down.
little dink
Check
over
down.
to the
Check
line
down.
of scrimmage?
That's
or
probably
2
as
or
far as
3
he could throw it,
yards?
Scooter. Okay?
No,
That's probably the
I
only
did.
accuracy he had,
I
Scooter.
added
Too
it
many
up.
check downs.
They average 5 yards per completion.
Completion.
5 yards.
5 yards.
How you going to win?
That's
You
Rick,
can't.
That's Rick Boyd, man. That's
You
Rick.
can't. You can't. Look,
All right.
I've said from day
To
one,
our-
offensive coordinator Pete Carmichael sucks. The game plan sucks. The play calling has sucked. Look at the result. You are what you are, right? Look at the numbers and
Rick.
look at the points. And Dennis Allen admits it. He admits it.
Look,
Okay, through our LSU and McNeese struggles, talks, you know.
It's
no,
killing me. It's
not-
killing me. I'm going to jinx him again. Let me put it in.
It's not time to
matter.
fire any
It
coaches.
doesn't even
No,
matter right
of
now. It
course
doesn't
not.
even
But
matter.
the Saints, it's got to be in play now.
Oh, no. You talking about getting rid of Dennis Allen?
Or at least there's got to be something fundamentally wrong with that offense for what you call a middle
With
of the
the
road
talent,
quarterback.
with the talent they have,
Hey,
Rick.
Yeah,
let me
yeah.
finish. Exactly, but you said it. With the weapons they
Yes.
have,
Yes.
how can you not score a touchdown?
Not a touchdown. I'm with you.
What-
I don't get it either.
I think the offense is they've scored 4 touchdowns in 4 games.
Yeah.
Rick,
I would fire Dennis Allen for body language alone.
oh, it's horrible. It's horrible.
I mean,
anyway,
But, you know, with Sean Payton, when they'd show him on the sideline, it didn't matter what was happening. You just look at Sean Payton, you knew you had a chance.
Yeah.
You look at him, he's like,
Yeah.
maybe this will work.
The option might be, and they do it on the NFL, maybe bring a brain trust of some offensive guy as an analyst to help. They can do that. I mean, you can't get rid of Carmichael or
you know what I would
Allen
like to do?
because the
we've never
team's got
done?
too much talent.
You
to
know what's
throw it
something
in.
we need to check on, guys?
I mean, what are
And
they
check-
trying to do on offense?
You know, we need to check. You know what I never checked and it just came to me right now, like an epiphany? How many head coaches in the NFL are defensive coordinators or roots are defensive?
Not many.
Yeah.
I wonder how
But
many
it
is it
does.
though?
Yeah.
But just think about what I just said, Rick.
I know that.
How many is it, Rick?
No, there's more than what you think.
Belichick.
More than what you think. D'Amico Ryan's in Houston. That knucklehead guy, Brandon Staley or whatever, in the LA Chargers. They're more. Mike Tomlin, longest tenured coach in the NFL.
Yeah.
This Matt
But look,
Everfuse is defense.
I'm
They're more
just-
than what you think.
I'm just saying, the Saints, Rick.
They're 2-2. It was a bad game, and now they go to. Guess where they go? New England.
Dude,
And we'll have more on that on
Like
Thursday.
You
they,
let-
All right.
they didn't look like a world.
you
No,
let
I
a
know
quarterback
that, I know.
that's been with 4 teams beat you.
And then after that, the Houston Texans. All right, the Astros.
Jeez.
The Astros won the AL West.
Well,
they get
you
a first round
surprised? I
bye.
mean, you're not
Well, I
surprised, are
mean,
you?
you know, the
They needed
Rangers
a
had
first
it.
round bye because and good for them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's not like they're rolling into the playoffs.
Oh
Yeah.
no, they're not. No.
Yeah.
Altuve, I think, is having a pretty good year. Bregman, not as strong, not as strong,
He's
but
got 25 homes.
yeah, Bregman.
No.
Give him a break, man. The dude is
35.
changing. The dude is changing diapers now, Scooter. Get a dude a break, man. He's staying up late at night. Dude changing diapers.
They're
man.
waiting on the winner of Minnesota and Toronto.
Yeah.
They have that 3-game series. So look, I think it is good. The Astros, they have the
That's
bye.
a 1 game.
I thought it was a 3-game series.
1 game.
1 game. All right, so they're waiting on
Cardinals winning last year is 1
1 game.
One
All
and
right.
done.
All right, let's get our final 45 seconds on the Ryder Cup. You and I, the Ryder Cup in Italy. What in the heck was Caddy? Look, the Euros beat them.
They did.
Hole-in-ones, chip. Every time I saw a highlight, somebody was chipping in from 30 yards. It was
They
crazy.
were draining a putt
Putts
from here to that
yeah,
big
100-yard
screen.
putt.
Yeah.
What was Joe LaCava thinking?
No, it's not a big
Oh
deal.
my gosh, you're so
You know
wrong.
Scooter loves his golf. He's gonna always play it down.
I mean,
know
you
that.
had the energy of Rory McIlroy in the parking
Yeah.
lot yelling, cursing at him. That's what the
But
Ryder
that's-
Cup is, man.
But that's what you want, though. You do want that, Rick.
Unbelievable.
That's good
I-
TV, man.
Europe
That's all I
played
can
great.
say.
United States played terrible.
They did.
Yeah.
They did. They can't win on 4 and
That's good
4.
TV,
And, you know,
man.
I get excited for the Ryder Cup, and
I
I
do
never
too.
end up getting to watch as
I know,
much
but
as
we're
I
out of
want.
time. That's Kevin.
If it's a story worth telling, it starts with Getaways specializing in me time. Handcrafted flavors, eager to please. Escapes to soak the day away. And rounds on a course designed by Tom Fazio. Start a story all your own at L'Auberge Lake Charles.
Now's the perfect time to enjoy your amazing backyard. Unless you have a mosquito problem, contact the experts at J&J Exterminating and take advantage of $50 off initial service. Make this summer the best ever with J&J Exterminating.
J&J Exterminating. Yeah.
Topo Chico Hard Seltzer. Refreshing flavors. Crisp taste. Crafted with soul. Always refreshing. Always diferente.